Hi again, everyone, and welcome in to Cincinnati Bengals Talk. I'm James Rapien of allbengals.com, and our free agency preview continues. We've already done Eli Apple. We've discussed Jesse Bates. Now let's talk about Vonn Bell. And every free agency preview, well, it's brought to you by Rivertown Inkery and rivertowninkery.com. If you're looking for some Cincinnati swag, some orange and black swag, well, you got to go to rivertowninkery.com. And Vonn Bell has been such a huge part of this Bengals team over the past 3 seasons. And obviously, whether it was the hit on Juju Smith-Schuster, whether it was key interceptions in big plays in the postseason over the past 2 years, or this year where he had a nose for the football early on, had a career high 4 interceptions, had 77 tackles for the Bengals, and was clearly as productive as you could have asked for alongside a Jesse Bates. And over the past 3 years, Vonn Bell, obviously a big leader and a major leader in turning around the Bengals and helping this defense reach new heights. And I think the cool thing about Bell is his age. He's still just 28 years old. And so as far as extending him, I think it makes a lot of sense if you can get it done, especially if you could get it done before he potentially tests free agency. And Pro Football Focus put out a list of what the top free agents could get on the open market. And Vonn Bell projected at 3 years, $22 million. If that's it, like if that's around the ballpark of what he's going to get, I think Vonn Bell will be back next season. I think the Bengals will value that, even with Dax Hill and Tyson Anderson and some young safeties in that room. It would be nice to have a veteran. And it feels inevitable that Jesse Bates is going to leave, that Jesse Bates will not be on this roster. Okay, Jesse Bates isn't going to be on the roster, but that doesn't mean that you have to lose both guys, 2 guys that played, every snap for you essentially. And it wasn't every snap, but most snaps for you this season. Bell's been durable. He played all 16 games this year, obviously both playoff games. He's a big part of the defense. If you can keep him for around $7 million per year, and they signed him a few years ago to a 3-year, $18 million deal, I get giving him a bit of a raise. But if he goes on and hits the open market and someone offers him $10 million per season, I think Vonn Bell is as good as gone. So it's going to be interesting to see what he commands on the open market. If I'm him at 28 years old, I want to hit free agency. I want to test free agency. And who knows, maybe the Bengals don't let it get that far. But why wouldn't you want to test it and see what you can get on the open market? I know his market wasn't as hot last time he was a free agent as he had hoped. And obviously he played out that rookie contract with the Saints, has spent the past 3 seasons with the Bengals. We'll see if he can play the rest of his prime and spend the rest of his prime in Cincinnati. But if you could get him for 3 years, $22 million, sign me up for that right now, because I think Dax Hill's a great fit alongside him. Hill's a physical defensive back that can play a multitude of spots. Obviously, he's going to fill in and take Jesse Bates' spot next season in the starting lineup. That does not mean that Vonn Bell doesn't fit. He absolutely fits, and we'll see if the Bengals can get a deal done with him. Make sure you check out all of our free agency previews. And this is our first video since A.J. Green retired. Just shout out to him and his career. 10,500 plus career receiving yards. Is second in a bunch of Bengals receiving categories: touchdowns, yards, receptions, behind Chad Johnson. And really, injuries derailed what at one point looked like it was going to be a Hall of Fame career, but still one hell of a career for A.J. Green. And no doubt about it, rock solid, 100% going to be in the Bengals Ring of Honor one day. So congratulations, A.J. Heck of a career, 12 seasons, and 10 of them right here in Cincinnati. Our free agency preview is going to continue this week. I know we have Hayden Hurst on the docket, also going to chat with the Bengals legend, Solomon Wilcots. Will stop by as well right here on Cincinnati Bengals Talk. So hit that subscribe button, ring the bell. Of course, go to rivertowninkery.com. And for Andrew Fox-Miller, our channel coordinator, I'm James Rapien, signing off for now on CBT, Cincinnati Bengals Talk.